Hello guys and welcome to VictiniX Plays Minecraft episode 5. The sun slowly rises up into the sky. We are gonna make a SAG Mill. So, a SAG Mill is pretty easy. Make this recipe goes as so. 3 flint, 4 pieces of iron ingot, a machine chassis which we made previous episode, and a piston. So it goes like this, like this, like this, and like this. Gets us a SAG mill. Now, SAG mill requires power to operate. So, that's saying, if we put, let's say, SAG mill next to this, it'll slowly fill up with power at 20 R per tick. If you put capacitors in it, it'll increase the power it takes per tick. But as of right now, it's just 20 R per tick, and it's already running out. I don't know why. Anyways, redstone mode always active. And you can also configure I/O. So let's say now I'll cover this next episode. Anyways, this episode, let's say we want to grab this. Okay? We grab all these stuff from off there and break this thing. Yeah, let's do that. So, if you want to configure I/O to say, I don't know, chest over here. Yeah, sure. So configure I/O works the same for every machine. You can push and pull now. So that's saying always make sure redstone mode is always active. The SAG mill grinds ore and other items. Add grinding balls to increase output and efficiency, and upgrade with capacitors to increase speed and energy storage. We'll cover grinding balls next episode. This episode is all about saying what this thing can break down. So, this thing can break down glass. Turns glass into sand, which gets pulled back in here and gets processed again. It turns into silicon. So, list of recipes over here shows you recipes for every single item that can be processed by the SAG mill. However, over here I'm just gonna show you more of the efficient ones. So, just now I showed you glass can be SAG milled into sand. Nether quartz ore can be SAG milled into 2 nether quartz with a chance for 2 more. Chance is 25% for 2 more and 100% for 2. So if you get really lucky, you may get 4 in total. How I got 4 in total, that is just total lucky. So if you drop a piece of stone in there, it gets broken down into cobble. And nothing else, just cobble. And cobble can be broken down into sand. It also has I think it's a 10% chance to get broken down into gravel, I think. It's a 10% chance to get broken down into gravel. So if you run the gravel through it, it produces, drumroll, flint. Now, no, we don't want that happening. We'll cover that later, but flint. Anyway, lapis lazuli, put it through, You get 100% to get 8. 20% to get 1 more, and 15 chance to get an extra cobble, which I just got. See the sand? What? Oh, cool. So, sand can get processed into silicon, sand and red sand. They have a 50% chance of being grounded into one silicon. Now next up we also have redstone. Same applies to redstone as lapis. 8 redstone, 100%. Extra redstone, 9%. 1%. 20%. We also get 10% chance for what is it? Cobble and also silicon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I do get silicon. 80% chance of silicon. This is great. Now bone can be broken down into bone meal. 3 bone meal for a bone, I think it is. For bone, it is 6 bone meal. 10% chance to get 2 more. And we got 6, which is not really all that left. Now wool can be broken down into string. 100% to get 3 string, and 10% chance to get another one. Wheat can be broken down into 2 seeds, which is this. Nice. So all these are logical. Diamond ore can be broken down into diamonds. I said that I can't really remember how much it breaks. 1 diamond with a 25% chance of getting another one. This is not really ore duplication. It's just, well, need luck. Now blaze rods get ground down into 4 blaze powders. Clay gets ground down into clay and silicon. Iron ore gets ground down into 2 pieces of 2 iron powder and a small chance of getting a cobblestone. Gold ore gets ground down into what was it again? 2 gold powder, also a small chance of cobblestone. And coal gets ground down into coal dust, which is used other places, but doesn't really have any use otherwise. Now coal ore is the fascinating one. If you look into it, 100% chance to get 3 coal, 60% chance to get coal powder, 15% chance to get cobblestone, and less than 1% chance to get a diamond. So wow, what? Also, you want to be careful because, let's say, the coal ore gets ground down into coal, and you want to keep it that way. You should not put it to pull and push to the same chest, because it will grind the coal ore down into coal, gets pushed into the chest, and the coal gets pulled out from it again and gets ground down into powder. Now you do not want that happening. That is a terrible thing to do to ever happen. So that's pretty much all for the SAG Mill. Very useful thing, and it serves as ore duplication, which you will see next episode what I mean. Anyways, till next time, goodbye.